Man, these are so great. I love how these turned out. We've got the Discoon, we've got the Nintendo sign. Floyd.
Oh, Gary, you know that you can't resist me.
We've got a box from Video Games Monthly here.
That's right. Joe and I have worked together. You're getting all the RPGs.
I wasn't subscribed to Video Games Monthly.
We went ahead and we found something that you absolutely needed to have.
And then they changed things up, and just when I thought I was out, they dragged me back in again. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. Yes, it is true. I have once again resubscribed. I guess this would be resubscribed to Video Games Monthly. I start and stop the service depending on where I'm at, if I'm going to conventions, just if I'm looking to pick up extra things. Now, the reason this time that I have subscribed to Video Games Monthly, once again, they have added something super cool that I'm definitely interested in. I've talked about my Panasonic Cube that I have, that Chris Game Dad, Jay over Square Pegs, they don't have one. I've got one, but I've also got a Spice Orange Japanese GameCube that I got from my wife a number of years ago. I love collecting imports. Let me know down below in the comment section, do you collect imports? And if so, what's the system you like to collect for? But they announced recently they are bringing Japanese GameCube games to the service. Now, if you've never heard of Video Games Monthly before, it's basically a monthly subscription service that you can get anywhere from 3, 4, 5, up to 10 games delivered to your mailbox each and every month, and you can select what systems that you want. They date all the way back to like the Atari 2600 and the ColecoVision, all the way forward to the PS4 and the Xbox One X and One S. So what we selected to receive for this month was, for that Japanese GameCube, the Wii U, I think the Master System, and maybe one other system. I don't recall. I'll have to take a look at it. But that's one of the cool things, is you can select specifically what systems you're looking for. So let's say, for example, next month, I want all Super NES games. I can delete every other system that I have in my cart, essentially, and go Super NES. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to check out what we got, the condition, and if we got any cartridges, we're going to check and see how clean those babies are. Let's go ahead and get started. So as I typically do with these Video Games Monthly unboxings, I'm going to basically pull the game out, not look at it, and we will see what we got all at the same time. I'm feeling some bubble wrap. And we've got our first game here. Alex Kidd, The Lost Star. Now, I will admit, and this is for the Sega Master System, I have never really played any of the Alex Kidd games. Now, one of the things we're going to do, we're going to show you some footage of it here real quick. We're going to open this up in a few moments and just see how clean the pins are. That is something that is very important to me. So that's our first game, not bad. I'll also flash up the value on screen here. Still got some bubble wrap. Let's see, up next. For the Wii U, Lego Jurassic World. Now, the Lego games, to me, pretty much if you've played one, you've played them all, but they're all just stupid fun. It's got the manual, so it is complete. Let's check out the disc to see if we have any issues there. As we've found recently, Wii U games can be kind of touchy. Yeah, we've got a couple marks there, so we'll throw this up on screen and see how this plays. But overall, you know, the Telltale games, Lego games, have always been great. Never played the Jurassic World ones before, but I actually really liked the first Jurassic World movie. Second one was and I haven't watched the third one yet, so not too shabby there. Oh, dude, did they? Do we have? Ho, 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 ho! Yahtzee! All right, I was hoping for this. So this is Rockman EXE Transmission. Rockman, also known as Mega Man here in the States. Check this out. If you've never seen a Japanese GameCube game, you've got the outer sleeve, and I love these cases so much more than what we got here in the States. Oh yes, manual. And let's check out the disc. Disc looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit of schmutz around the center there. It looks like they definitely ran it through their disc polishing machine. But this is one of those that, yeah, here in the States we got Mega Man Transmission, or Mega Man Battle Transmission, or something along those lines. Mega Man Battle Network, maybe? Maybe that's what it was. So very cool, very excited to have this in the collection. All right. And I don't even know what the cost of this is, but just to get this in here, I'm liking this box a whole lot. Now, I thought I felt there is something else in here, so I must have gotten a 1-up. Let's take a look at the next game. Oh, yeah! Mario Kart Double Dash for the Japanese GameCube. Look at that artwork. That artwork, again, the Japanese just got such better looking games than what we did. The funny thing, I still love the fact, I realize it's supposed to look like a checkered flag, but anyone who's familiar with Photoshop is like, you're missing part of your layer here. So the outer sleeve looks great. I mean, there's some nicks and whatnot, but nothing terrible. Oh, looks like this has the manual too. And it looked like there was something else behind here. I don't want to tear the manual. So what is this pink thing? Oh, basically how to care for your games and everything. Very cool. Manual looks to be in awesome shape. No tears or anything that I can see, just at a cursory look at it. And as you can see on screen, I mean, it's Mario Kart Double Dash that we got here in the States, just the Japanese version. And yes, I do have it for the American system. But there's just something cool about this. It's about a $20 game, I do know that, because I've actually thought about buying this in the past. Again, a little bit around the center spindle there where we've got to clean up a little bit. But man, okay. So for what I paid here, $35 for a 3-game box, Mega Man, Rockman, Battle Transmission, Mario Kart Double Dash, and Alex Kidd the Lost Star. I wish this was boxed, but you know what? I'm not going to complain a whole lot. This, just from like my interest in the games, great box. Is there anything else in here? I'm not feeling any other games, so we're going to open it up the rest of the way. And we've got a couple cards here in the side. You can win 3 games if you post your box to social media for a chance to win 3 free games in your next box. Video Games Monthly chooses 1 random winner every month. And confirmed we did get a 1-up. Oh, and we got a Video Games Monthly pen. It's okay. So let's take a look here real quick at the condition of the pins on Alex Kidd the Lost Star. And before we get started here, I do want to just show you these off real quick. And I got to thank Chuck over at Filament Fridays. He has taught me so much about 3D printing, and I now have the ability to do multicolor prints, which is pretty stinking cool. The Sega, I think the blue's a little bit too light, but it's not bad. The Nintendo, I think, is spot on. Absolutely love the way that those look. So let us get inside our copy of Alex Kidd. And to do so, it is simply a Phillips blade screwdriver. You don't need a game bit to get into this. Get my meat hooks out of the way as much as possible. Normally, to clean a game like this, you don't need to take it apart. I'm just opening it up so you can see the condition of the pins. And to the naked eye, those don't look too shabby. And also, for those who have never seen the inside of a Master System game, you can kind of see what it looks like. Now, I do actually have my little handy-dandy microscope here. Let's take a look at what it looks like under that. All right, so here I actually put it back in the case so we can kind of see what it looks like. There you can see the first pin and the 2. For what this is and the age of it, I'm very happy with the condition of these pins. Nothing on that edge of the board there. I'm still going to run a 1-up card over it just to be on the safe side, just to do my own due diligence. And yes, I realize that it is in kind of cockeyed there, but I want to be able to see as well as possible. Now, I do notice some signs of wear and tear and a little bit of dirt on these pins here. But you know what? I am not concerned with this. This looks great. And my compliments to the boys over at Video Games Monthly for stepping up their cart cleaning game. This looks really good. So to clean my cartridges, I use these guys here, 1UP Cleaning Card. Good friend of the channel. I'm actually going to go try to meet up with Adam from 1UP Card very soon. He's moving into a new building. I'm very happy for him and his family. Also had a new baby come into their lives, so very excited for that. And this is actually the Video Games Monthly one we got back earlier in the spring of 2022. So what I love about this, fluid side, dry side to go ahead and clean your cartridges. And as you can see, this one has been used a number of times before. You can use and reuse, no major issue there. Now, I'm going to put just a little bit of isopropyl alcohol on here. And the one thing I want to do is make sure that as I clean, I'm not touching the pins after I've cleaned them. So all that you got to do, just a light touch up there, just a little buff. You get that side. And all that we're doing is we're making sure that any surface level dirt that may have been on this that we're getting off. And these pins actually look very, very good. I'm very happy overall with the condition of this cartridge. Definitely stepping up their game here. Like I mentioned, Alex Kidd, not a game that I've played the series of a whole lot, but I've always been curious about it, and I've always wanted to kind of get into it. The nice thing about the Master System cartridges too, they're not really indexed or anything like that, so you can pretty much just set the pieces together, grab your screw and screwdriver, if I can do it here properly. There we go. So if you are new here and you've never seen me take anything apart or work on anything like this before, anytime you're threading into plastic, get the screw set in the hole, unscrew it a turn, turn and a half. You'll hear it kind of snap into place, or not snap into place, but fall into place. And then go ahead and tighten the screws down the rest of the way. Basically what this does is it makes sure that you are not cutting new threads, that you're utilizing the threads that this screw already cut. It's one of the ways too, you make sure that you're not stripping things out either. Either, neither. Let's just call the whole thing off. But while we get this back together, let's take a look at Alex Kidd. And what I want to know from you down in the comments, what do you think of this month's lot? I actually, like I say, I'm really happy with the quality of Alex Kidd, the Lost Star, how good the cartridge and everything looked. We got 2 Japanese GameCube games, which I absolutely loved, and a Wii U Lego Jurassic World, something I'm going to spend some time with. So first month back with Video Games Monthly since the spring, and how did they do? Well, pretty damn good. I have to say that. First and foremost, separate from the value of everything that's here, which is pretty good, I have to commend them on the fact, now granted, this is the only cartridge in the batch this month, it's really clean. I still cleaned it just because I always clean new games before I put them into a system. Alex Kidd, The Lost Stars, worth about 16 bucks. We're looking at about 20 for Mario Kart Double Dash, 7 on the Jurassic Park Lego game for the Wii U. I was actually surprised that was that low. The one that I had a problem finding a value on was the Rockman EXE transmission. I found listings on eBay for this game over 50 bucks. I also saw sold listings back in June of 2022 for about 20. Current listings I'm seeing in this condition, $15 to $20 plus shipping and handling. So when I combine $16 for Alex Kidd and the $20 for Mario Kart Double Dash, I'm at the cost of my box right there, which I always want to at least break even. And I got 2 more games on top of that. You know, the Rockman EXE transmission, I don't know how much of that I'm going to be able to play. I don't know if the language barrier is going to be too deep on that. It's something I am going to have to dive into. And Lego Jurassic World, you know what? I'm going to just have stupid fun playing this because the Lego games are simply terrific. Overall, okay guys, you've redeemed yourself. Now, this is September. Can you do it again in October? Make sure that you go ahead, stick around, hit that subscribe button. That way when we do upload next month's video, you're kept informed and up to date and you see what else we got. You can also check out some of our other video games unboxings that we've done throughout the years coming up right now. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you want to help support Rocksolid Productions and be a part of our community, there's a number of different ways you can do so. First and foremost, join us over on our Patreon page or become a channel member here on YouTube. By joining through either one of those methods, you get early access to just about all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. We also give you shout outs at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also pick up some awesome Rock Solid Productions swag. We've got t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more available through our Teespring store on screen right now too. You can also pick up some of our awesome 3D printed cartridge stands, amiibo holders, Nintendo DS holders, and more by visiting our 3D printer store on screen right now as well. Links for everything will be down below in a pinned comment. If you want to stay up to date with everything we have going on here at Rock Solid Productions, make sure that you're following us on the different social media networks. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions, Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK, and Twitter at RockSolidStudios. If you're looking to pick this and other retro and modern gaming accessories up, make sure that you head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com. He has a feature over there called Castle Cash, where the more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases, and Castle Cash is just like cash. He also offers convenient payment plans for more expensive items over $50. Finally, make sure that you use promo code ROCKSOLID10 when you're shopping at CastlemaniaGames.com, as it can save you up to 10% on most items on the website. Again, thank you for watching this episode, and I cannot wait to see you again soon.